Hey everybody, I am once again having to apologize for the sounds of the washer because I am multitasking right now. Anyway, this here is a Casablanca Stealth ceiling fan, and this is the last of the Casablancas that I got in the big lot of fans that I picked up on Monday. I have a few more fans, but they're all Hunters, so now that we finished the Casablanca section, we should be moving on to the Hunter section next. But anyway, this is a Stealth in weathered brass from 1998, and this one is a IntelliTouch model, not a Comfort Touch model. Thank God, because it didn't come with a control, because of course it didn't. And I discovered that this one is a model with the suffix ending in T, so that designates that it's a IntelliTouch model. The Comfort Touch ones were R. Anyway, yeah, it is, like I said, in weathered brass, which is kind of a rare finish from what I have been told. And it did not come with the HangTru either. I finally straightened out the HangTru debacle. I determined that the 3 HangTrus I got were for the Delta 2s and the Panama. This one did not come with the HangTru, so kind of unfortunate because it's kind of a hard finish to find. It doesn't look too bad with the polished brass HangTru though, I will say. Yeah, so it's kind of an okay shape cosmetically. It's got a few scratches on the side of the motor at the towards the top. The little brass tips on the blades, 2 of them were missing when I got it. I thought they were missing like for good, but then I found them in one of the bags, and they didn't give me the screws with them, so I had to find screws that fit to fasten them on, and they seem to be holding. Um, yeah, this one has, I do believe, an XLP motor because it's got the swirled top end bell vents, which, from what I have been told, is what the XLP motors used. So those Delta 2s that I showed were XLP and not K55. That was my mistake. Yeah, now I typically don't really like these. I find them a little bit, I don't know, not really that nice looking. I'm not a huge fan of these contemporary sort of fans with the big globe light kit built in. But I have to say, this one is not a bad looking fan. It may change my mind on these, possibly. I do like the way this one looks. The brass accents and the brass tips on the blades are a really nice touch. Um, yeah, it's just a really nice looking fan. I do have someone already in line to buy this one from me, so definitely won't be keeping this one. Actually have a few people interested in this one. Uh, yeah, so as you can see, I've got the light kit on. I got it working with one of my W11s. So it is the halogen light kit, as these all have, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, the bulb in there, that was the bulb it came with. It still works. So I'm going to turn the light kit off now. And let's start the fan up on speed 1, which is low. Well, the lowest speed. These have 6 speeds, as you know, with IntelliTouch fans. And thankfully, the entire fan seems to function fine. The IntelliTouch board and everything. It does have high gloss oak blades, by the way. Did not mention that. They're very nice looking. They go well with the brass. So that's about as slow as it goes on the lowest speed. Speed 2, which is, I guess what you could call this low 1, and the first speed low 2. It's been a while since I've done an IntelliTouch fan, or since I've tested an IntelliTouch fan, so I can't remember the terms I used. I think it was low 1, low 2, medium, low, medium, high, and high. Possibly. So that is the functional low, what I would call a functional low. Speed 3, which is medium low. Speed 4, which is medium. Speed 5, medium high. And speed 6, which is high. It goes pretty fast. Very good air mover. Of course, I expected nothing less from a stack motor fan. The flywheel is a little warped. Probably can see it's not really that even around the light kit there. But that should like even itself out just by hanging. It does have a slight bit of wobble because of that. I don't think the blades are warped at all though. They look fine. And it's dead silent, the motor itself is. No bearing noise, no motor noise. Alright. Spin down now. One of the blades looks a little bent downwards, or that's probably more warped downwards, although that could also be because of the flywheel being warped down at that one spot. I don't know. It's probably fine. This thing's taking its sweet time to spin down. Means those bearings are good at least. It's almost done. And there we go. All right, those bearings are very good, evidently. So now let's flip to reverse. And I guess I'll go quickly up the speeds. Can I do 0 to high? Let me see. Yep. Do 0 to high from in reverse. Forgot if you quickly push the fan button, it'll go right to high. Now we got to deal with the sounds of the washer draining. Okay, the wobble's a little bit worse in reverse. But, alright. Turn that off. Alright. Okay, the last thing to do is to show demo mode, which I did get to work last night, so I know it does work. And I figured I'd wait for the washer to finish doing its thing for optimal viewing experience. Probably should have done that from the beginning, but you know, didn't want to waste time waiting. So anyway, let's see if I can't get it to go on the first try. Fan, oops, is it not on? Fan, light, fan, light, fan. Perfect. First try. So it starts off. So first it'll dim the light up. Or start from the dimmest, and then it'll cycle the speeds, the first 3, and then it should dim the light down a little bit, I think. Yep. Then it'll go up the next 3 speeds. In reverse. And reverse again, back to forward. And then fan off. And the light off signals the end of demo mode. So I'll switch it off because if you don't switch off the control, it'll just keep cycling through demo mode non-stop. So yeah, very, very, very happy that it works on demo mode. So now I guess I can show you the fan up close, since this video is already getting pretty long. Yeah, here is up close view of the fan. These really nice high gloss, I don't know if these are high gloss, but they are glossy oak blades. I do know that they're oak. It's the one type of wood I can identify. These ginormous blade arms. And then your motor housing, which kind of a unique design. This big globe. And then the halogen bulb is in there. And then on top here, you can see it's got this sort of radial vent design on the top, almost like banana vents. And the motor, which is the swirled end bell, that's why I say it's XLP, which it probably is. And then the tag is right here. So as you can see, Casablanca. Also no model name on this one, which is interesting. So none of these fans had model names. Actually, the Panama did, but that's because it was later. The serial number CH110280. So that means, or that ciphers out to March 11th, 1998, and it was the 280th fan made that day. Model number 3, is there a 1 there? Nope, just 32, 32G10T. Okay. And then, yeah. Very cool. So yeah, like I said, definitely not keeping this one. I already have somebody who is, I've not officially sold it to, but, you know, I have them in mind to buy it. But anyway, that just about does it for this video. So that is the Casablanca Stealth in weathered brass. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.